Hey golfers, I'm Drew Mahowald of Second Swing Golf outside here on the driving range at Les Bolstead Golf Course once again. And today we have a really fun one. I have Jake Montgomery with me, the fitting manager at our Minneapolis store. I think, Jake, is it safe to say 2024 is the year of the mini driver?
I think we could say that definitely.
Yeah,
with the,
I mean, they haven't been a very popular type of club over the years. You've seen a few releases from TaylorMade, but it hasn't really caught on with other brands out there until now.
Yeah.
Callaway Paradym AI Smoke Mini Driver here. If you haven't seen it yet, the swing report is up on the YouTube channel where we did our initial review and testing with Jake. And now today we've got the TaylorMade BRNR Mini Copper out here as well. And so we're going to do a little head-to-head testing. So Jake, have you done many fittings with this year? And if you have, what have you seen from it so far?
Yes, so I have sold a few BRNR Minis this year. The player that is most often getting into them is a player that does not like a traditional driver and more so likes a 3-wood. More often than not, we're also going in that 11.5 degree. We're basically trying to replace their driver with something that's easier to hit. I definitely have sold a couple to people that are looking for a very long 3-wood, or you maybe traditionally go towards a 13 degree or 13.5 degree loft. But it always depends on how they launch it, how they spin it. Someone launches it lower, you're gonna go higher loft. Someone launches it higher, you're gonna go lower. But yes, there have definitely been people coming in, and the interest in mini drivers has spiked as of recently.
Yeah, because I feel like it was, they had their, their original one from a few years ago, and it seemed like that was a very rare event where I'd talked to a fitter, and they were like, yeah, it's a, very rare, maybe a couple of times throughout the summer or something like that, right? But clearly there's a heightened level of interest and intrigue in this design of a club, and so now Callaway's picked up on that. They've got the Paradym AI Smoke Mini. I guess when you just look at the two, do you have any first impressions on any differences in how they look? We can kind of set them down for you there and see. From my perspective, it looks like the AI Smoke is just larger.
100%. It's a taller face. It's a little bit wider. The TaylorMade definitely looks more like a fairway wood. The Callaway definitely looks more like a driver.
Okay. Yeah, because I know that I believe the volume of the club as well is a little bit larger with the Callaway at 340.
330.
330?
Yeah.
Okay. So there's a difference there, and then of course what we're going to do today for testing, I wanted to have you hit sort of 3 and 3 with each club. So that'd be 3 off the tee, 3 off the turf.
Yep.
And that way we'll get kind of a composite average of both clubs to see those numbers. And then one thing I'll ask you for too is the feedback on how that club interacts with the turf, because I know the BRNR Mini's got that K-sole there designed for turf interaction. So we'll see if that performs like it should there.
Yeah, absolutely.
But yeah, we got the driving range, we got the golf balls, we got the launch monitor. I'm ready to see what happens here. Ooh.
That was caught well.
Yep, 234 carry, 3100 spin, 269. Yeah, that's good. Oh yeah. That was actually, it's weird that the wind just stopped as you hit that, but I'm just thinking on any given windy day, this club so far would be super valuable. Yeah, that one carried 252 to 279 rollout.
Holy
You are hitting this off the ground, by the way.
Yeah, I like that.
3,092 spin. This is really good numbers here. Oh.
All right, a little push.
But carried 244, got it out there a ways.
Yeah.
Goodness. Average 3188 spin. All right, let's see. Well, actually, before that, how did that feel through the turf? Was it pretty smooth?
Yeah, I mean, it felt pretty good. I mean, I wouldn't say it really felt much different than a 3-wood other than the fact that the face is a little bit taller.
Okay. Okay, well, now I'm going to give you a club that even has a taller face.
Yeah.
AI Smoke Mini. Let's try that one here. I don't know where that is.
That is a little right, but pretty high.
I lost it.
Probably a lot of spin.
Ooh.
Yeah.
A little bit more spin for sure, but still 242 carry.
Okay.
For those looking at the, I guess the full swing app right now, the D on the dispersion map is the TaylorMade BRNR Mini Copper. The 3W for 3-wood is the Callaway AI Smoke Mini. Obviously the app here won't let me use the dispersion labels differently.
Kind of same spot.
Similar spot out there to the right.
Maybe a little low on ball speed.
A little bit lower. Still carry 238 though.
Yeah, that's pretty. I mean, I hit that way out of the toe. So
did you?
That's not bad.
Well, it's good to see the ball still get out that far. That's pretty good. Ooh,
That was hit well.
that is smoked. And we'll see what kind of normalization this app picks up, because it came back almost right on the target line. Yeah, it did.
Okay.
That's really good. 252 carry that time. Ooh. So I want to bring up here, let's give up the numbers here. Okay, this is fun. Average carry, almost the same, 243 to 244. Total distance does favor TaylorMade a little bit just because there is lower spin, which we'll get to here. Spin rate, 3188 to 3601. So a little bit different. And I think you mentioned there maybe it was one miss there with the Callaway that could have maybe thrown that off a little bit. But the ball speed, actually higher with the TaylorMade, barely there, a couple miles an hour. Club speed, you are also swinging the TaylorMade a little faster.
Gotcha.
So something to note there.
Yeah.
But both very efficient on the smash, 1.49.
How'd the peak height stack up between
79 on the AI Smoke Mini, 64 on the TaylorMade.
Yeah,
so
it's just a lower
and again,
flight.
we've noticed here too, as we've kind of been hitting, our launch monitor is slightly above in the elevation. It's kind of looking down on us, so that's probably throwing off those numbers a little bit. But so pretty good off the deck, both numbers really.
I was pretty happy with both.
Yeah, let's put a T, set up a T for now, and we'll hit 3 with each that way, and then we'll kind of see the final comparison in total here. Oh yeah, that'll work. That'll work every day of the week. 246 on the carry on that one.
I'm pretty impressed by the ball speed.
282 on the total.
Yeah.
Yeah, ball speed really jumped up there. 163.6, and again, as you mentioned, your ball speed with driver, you'd say 165 or so, you know? And we've got a club that's more lofted than yours, so. Oh yeah, bullet.
A little more flighted one.
Bullet. Ooh, and that spin dropped down. Oh, that one probably rolled out. Yep, 281.
Wow.
Woo!
I'm hitting this as far as some of the drivers we've tested out here.
You are.
I went after that one.
I didn't even see it. It blended right in with the sky for me, so I'm gonna take your word on it that it's out there. Yeah, we got some good numbers anyway. 163 on the ball speed again.
Yeah.
3,100 spin, a little bit like, you know, just over 3,000 seems to be kind of where the TaylorMade is sitting there on average. 249 carry, 280 total. So those 3 shots, I think, were all like around 280 total with that off the tee. Pretty good, pretty good. So that
I'm pretty happy with that.
That brings the average carry up on the TaylorMade, the carry number to 246 average.
Okay.
And then the total now is 278.
Yeah.
So AI Smoke Mini can perhaps catch it here. We'll see.
Let's see.
Oh, a little fade.
A little cut there.
It's been a little bit higher. 39.21. Again, that was with the cuts. That's probably a lot of the reason for that, but still a really good carry number at 247.
Yeah.
Oh. How'd that one feel?
Really good.
Yeah. 164, that is the highest ball speed that we've seen today.
Yeah.
Goodness gracious on that one. 279 with the rollout total. 150 on the smash. It's pretty darn good. Another just
swung up on that one a little more.
Another one that is smoked. Wow. Yep. Lower that spin a little bit there. 160 on the ball speed. All right. We got some numbers to look at here. So what we've done for those, we'll kind of recap it here. 6 shots with each. 3 of them each were off the tee. 3 of them were off the turf.
Yep.
So we've got averages here now with all of those shots together. We'll start on the carry, which the carry distance is going to go to the TaylorMade by just 2 yards.
Okay.
246 to 244. The total, I think TaylorMade had lower spins, so that one did roll out a little bit further. About 13-yard difference. So we'll talk about that spin. 3,034.67. That's probably about a good number that you'd want for this club, though, right?
Yeah, 100%.
I mean, you're looking for kind of something a little bit around 3,000, I would imagine, for a mini driver like this. So
you don't want the spin
really
rates to vary too much from like a typical 3-wood, which we want around low to mid 3,000s.
Right, because you're trying to this is a club. If you're going to get it, you still want to be able to control it. You're not not trying to maximize distance.
No, you don't need a second driver.
Yeah, right. Ball speed, though, I think is where we're going to see it really. It's really close, 159 to 158, really close there. Club speed, and you actually were swinging the Callaway a little slower, so I bet if you were to swing that Callaway and match up the club speeds here, you know, we probably would see really comparable, if not maybe Callaway jump up ahead in terms of the ball speed average, but very, very close. again, efficiency, a little more efficient with the Callaway.
Okay.
But we're splitting hairs there. So, and then the AI smoke was a little bit higher in trajectory as well.
Yeah, but that spin rate makes sense.
So, but you know, we had a pretty good test here. We were able to see kind of both clubs really thrive at what they do, which is, you know, the versatility off the turf and off the deck. I guess, what did you see in hitting both, differences between the two that you can kind of, I don't know if there was anything that you thought going in that maybe was confirmed from this, or maybe something that surprised you in hitting both of them?
I would say the Callaway felt more forgiving to me.
Okay.
I hit more miss hits with it, which is my fault, but the spread on it was really not bad at all. I mean, the spin didn't get super out of control. It didn't deviate offline too much. The TaylorMade felt real long. I caught that thing pretty well, and it went a long ways.
Yeah.
I love the way it felt. It spun a little lower. For me, numbers-wise, I would probably play that TaylorMade just from what I saw here. Both are fantastic options.
Yeah.
Feeling them both was great. That one felt like it played more like a 3-wood. This one felt like it played more like a driver.
Yeah, exactly. I think there's those subtle differences. They're both mini drivers, so to speak, but I think that doesn't surprise me in that there's a little bit more forgiveness because it's a little bit bigger head.
Yes.
It also plays a little bit more like a driver. So I bet if you were to maybe take a larger sample size here, have you hit 25 tee shots and 25 off the turf, I think what we would see is the Callaway would be better off the tee. TaylorMade might be a little bit better off the turf, but no, we don't have the time to do that, and I don't really want to put you through that right now.
And it's all by player basis.
Yeah, exactly. That's the other caveat we got to add. But mini drivers are becoming popular. Today was a good showcase of both the kind of the key models in 2024: Callaway Paradym AI Smoke Mini, TaylorMade BRNR Mini Copper. You can get fit for either one at Second Swing, so contact someone like Jake. We'll get you going in the fitting bay. But Jake, thank you for the time today, hitting all the shots, and leaving your footprint here on the driving range.